bring up the stream on my phone. So, everybody, welcome to another Escapement Show, a madness show. I just have to WhatsApp Abdul now to tell him that we're live.
Yeah, he said he was logging in. Yeah. You should be with us in a minute.
Let's just check the chat, see if there's anybody. Hi, Rich Mitch. We've got someone. We've got life in the audience.
Yo, yo, yo.
That was about 20 minutes ago, so he might have bailed.
Might have
gone to get a latte or something. A cappuccino. What do you guys drink over in the UK? What's the coffee of choice over there? What do you have? A flat white? Do you have an espresso? What do you drink?
Oh, I'm black and strong, baby.
Black and strong, yeah.
That's how I like it.
Yeah, espresso.
Well, yeah, more like Americano style quantity.
Good
like
see.
Hey Tom, hey guys.
Hey Abdul. Long time no see.
After the technical difficulties we had, I had technical difficulties with my laptop somehow. Now it's working. How's everything?
Good.
All good, all good. Drinking a hot coffee.
Junior Johnson.
We were just talking about coffee. What do you drink? Espresso?
Espresso, double espresso always.
Double
I have a coffee machine and put beans, and then it's
press the button, bang.
Exactly.
What's your coffee of choice, JCB?
I have a basically a flat white, but with a double shot. So yeah, that's what I have. Yeah,
you have to have some strength to it.
Strong flat white. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can have an espresso in the afternoon, but in the morning I need milk for some reason. I'm still still a bit soft. Yeah.
Right, we're back in the room, and we're back in the room. Yes,
we're back, baby.
We're back. Sorry about that, everyone. Sorry, we all got our wires crossed, but yeah, we're live now. It's as I say, it's 50 minutes later on. We've been pissing around trying to get StreamYard going, and Junior Johnson's having a coffee with cream.
Great, baby.
Good to see you, Junior. Good to see Johnny O from Chicago.
Great to see you guys. Thanks for logging in.
Great to see you guys. Rich Midge, good to see you. Hopefully we might get a couple of people watching. But yeah, we'll crack strong with it. We'll do a quick wristwatch check. We're on the topic of Casio watches today. Abdul's going to be giving us an amazing rundown of Casios, and but I think one of the only ones not wearing a Casio today. I got a new watch, and it's Orange Hand's not going to like this because he doesn't like these. He calls them groaning watches, but it's the Bart's one Groner.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice sundial. It's a lovely one, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So there we go. Abdul, we'll go to you next. Seeing as you're Mr. Casio, and
I thought I'd wear my favorite. My virtual screen is trying to take it away, but yeah, I'm wearing my favorite one on the left and my favorite G-Shock on the right. So I'm doing the double Casio today. G-Shock on the right with the DWB 5600. This is a mod, so a modded case, modded screen, and this is also a modded case, modded screen. So I have a bronze case on the left and a steel on the right.
Nice. JCB, Mr. Casio.
Yeah. I'm doing the double wristing as well in
Nice.
honor of Abdul and the Casio show. So I've got the calculator watch. Yeah, I haven't really modded it, but I've put it on a mesh bracelet.
That
So that's
looks
pretty
cool
cool.
on the mesh. Yeah.
Looks
Yeah,
cool
yeah.
on the neck, yeah.
And the classic F91W. This is the most popular watch in the world. I don't know. It's a bit small though. I think like it's a good watch for a kid, like a child. Like a kid. This is actually my son's watch. I bought it for him. So it's a good watch for kids. I reckon it's a bit small for adults. I don't know why it's so popular. Maybe in the Asian market or something. I don't know. But there you go. F91W.
Cool one. And Ben, finally.
Well, I hadn't been double wristing. I was feeling a bit left out, but due to the technical difficulties, it gave me a chance to
Nice.
get a bit of double wrist action going on as well.
Nice.
This is like
Nice. I love the gold one. I love the gold
That's
one.
so cool,
That's
yeah.
baller, man. No, you
That's
put me in shame here.
classic 80s. I love
Put
it.
me
just so
you-
cheesy. It's classic
Yeah.
80s.
Throw
isn't
one
it?
up on
Yeah,
me,
Wall
didn't you?
Street. Yeah. Actually, it showed them. Did you ever see the Netflix documentary on the Menendez brothers who butchered their parents?
No,
They're
I
actually
haven't
one
seen
of
it
the
yet.
Menendez brothers is wearing this watch in the documentary. I call it the C3PO. And on the other hand, it's Casio.
Nice.
Nice.
Lovely.
So cool. Links with Bluetooth to the
Classic
phone.
and modern. Classic and modern.
Classic and modern.
Lovely.
I
Beautiful.
was wearing this. I took this off. This is not a plastic watch, but much to the disappointment of watchmakers the world over, it does have a plastic escapement.
The PRX is
PRX,
one of your
Power Magic.
favorites, isn't it? One of your favorites.
Oh,
So we'll crack on, Abdul. We're a bit late, so we'll crack on. And Abdul's going to give us a little rundown of Casio watches. So we'll look forward to this. Abdul, take it away.
So I actually did a deep dive on Casio the past couple of weeks, and I found out that their first product or their first invention is actually a pipe that allows you to smoke.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool to find out the origin invention of Casio, which comes out of smoking.
So you could smoke it right down to the butt because and, yeah, like cigarettes were really expensive or something back then. So so this invention went off. It was really popular apparently.
Watch Pen is saying everyone should have a G-Shock in the collection. G-Shocks don't count, do they? So yeah, you can get one. So yeah, sorry about that. The first invention from Casio was a pipe for smoking cigarettes. Wow.
Yeah, I never knew that, to be honest. I thought it would be a calculator. They had like a first prototype of a calculator also, like a electrical one. But apparently the pipe was the first invention. And the first watch is the 1974 Casiotron. That's the one on the right. And then they went on from there, 80s, 90s with the boom. And like GCB said before, the F91 is basically the global icon for watches, the most sold out watch of all time and every year, actually. I think because it's also very affordable and at the same time it does the job really well, right? You can
morning vision and morning Patek. Sorry, Abdul.
Hey lads. Yeah, so basically Casio has also a lot of quartz categories, like the digital ones, the calculator ones, the data bank, the edifice, the ProTrack. I will go through just the list and then show the links so we can interact more on them. Even the G-Shock is basically a Casio quartz category, but I'll cover that later. I found out that there were so many movies that Casio was featured in. This is not an exhaustive list. This is just a small list of some of the major movies that or series even that Casio was featured in. Like I didn't remember that Casio G-Shock, the DW660 was in The Matrix. I have here the Aliens watch.
Really?
From AW100. That's the Casio.
Oh, cool.
That's also there. Like there was a lot of like shots online. I tried to capture a couple of them for people.
Breaking Bad and Mission
Yeah.
Impossible. Tom Cruise wearing Mission Impossible and the classic Marty McFly calculator watch and so many iconic movies have been wearing Casios. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, absolutely.
Ghostbusters, Avatar. Didn't know even Avatar had like a
Tristan of TGV has a love affair with the Mission Impossible watch, Tom Cruise.
Really good to see Trap.
Hey, Trap.
Yeah, it's been in tons of films, haven't they?
Casio Watches, like I said before, have a couple of them. Let's jump to the links. Maybe will be more interesting to see the.
This one is like the James Bond Octopussy watch, isn't it?
Which one?
The one that you own, like the Casio World Time.
Yeah, the Casio World Time. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
I think the one they used in the James Bond movie was a Seiko actually, but then Casio, like that's almost 1-for-1 copy of it.
Yeah. Casino Royale.
Okay.
I think the AE1200 is like the best watch you can buy for the money you pay for, because it's like $30. You have a world timer, 10 years battery, 100 meters water resistant, backlight, 5 alarms, calendar. I think 42 cities in the world timer even. So basically, if you want one watch for every day for 10 years, that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
And every 10 years you pay $30 for a new watch. You don't need anything else.
No.
Sold.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get one tomorrow.
Exactly. Do you see my the screen on the 70s? The website from Casio, by the way, if you any of the people watching want to do a rabbit hole on a weekend, Casio's website is really cool. You should check it out. They have a lot of content there. They have they have a tab for history, so basically going through all the history from the older watches, the Casiotron X1, the Casiotron for women. That's the F100, the one that was in the Aliens movie, the one that I have the reissue of, the AW100. Some facts about them. They have the 80s, so basically you get W100. You get the first calculator watch in the 80s, the C80. Jogging watch. Somehow they don't put a picture of it, but it's okay. And as you can see, they had this trend of putting buttons on the front of the watch in the 80s as well. I think that's from the Aliens movie, and then they started not doing it, maybe to increase water resistance. Don't know. This one was really cool as well. I don't know if any of you had it before, the one with the touch screen.
No.
This one, right? It has like an analog and digital display.
I don't think you're showing us it, Abdul. I don't think you're presenting it.
Good that you're telling me, so I can share my screen again. Because when I share my screen, I somehow can't see can see you guys. I just move my streaming window to the other side of my screen. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah,
love that watch.
Yeah,
so
do
cool.
I. Yeah. Actually, they do a brilliant job at reissuing these. They're vintage reissues.
Yeah, absolutely. I will actually touch on that later on, Ben. They have even a whole dedicated part of their product line for vintage reissues, which is really cool.
So I just the other day I was walking past a jewelry shop and they had one in the window.
Mm-hmm.
It was I can't see my screen. It was a fucking Tiffany dial blue one. I was like, man, I was like, can you see it?
Yeah, Yeah, no,
classic. I had to take a photo. I had to fucking stop and take a photo. So cool.
I'll give you 20 grand right now.
Yeah.
It's just the color, right? Makes it
Oh, it's
a little bit
classic.
more
Yeah,
expensive.
it's so good.
That's another calculator watch, but this time it can perform scientific calculations, which is pretty crazy for a wristwatch. And then in 1983, they released
Which was touchscreen one you were showing us, Abdul?
this
that we
one.
didn't see.
This one. The
All right.
85.
Okay.
So basically, I think they have even one with a calculator. So basically, you just swipe on the screen the numbers, and like you do a
Really?
1, and then you do a plus, and then you do a 3, and then the digital screen gets you the summation
Wow.
of the calculation you wrote.
Oh, wow.
So it's pretty
that's
cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That's another cool one with scientific calculations.
Yeah. Got one of those
the first-
upstairs.
Yeah, these ones, right?
Yeah, it's not scientific. It says data bank on it, but it looks exactly
Data
like
bank,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, from
That's
1984.
another one.
yeah.
Yeah. And the first G-Shock was basically in 1983. So that's
Wow,
that's,
I didn't. 1983.
1983.
Shit.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
had no
crazy
idea.
Basically the same design, same everything. So it didn't change so much.
That's a 5600 square, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Like
the-
40,
the-
over
Was it-
40
is it-
years ago. Like,
Oh,
wow.
it's a 5,000 square, 5,000 C.
5,000 C, yeah.
Yeah.
And basically when the design works,
Yeah.
didn't change, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's another touch screen calculator. So basically the whole screen, you touch on it, and then it has this touch sensor that senses the numbers or the plus, minus, divided, equal signs, and then gets you
Yes.
directly on it, which is pretty cool as well. Solar powered. Their first solar powered watch was in 1983 as well. So
Wow.
big
Cool.
big releases in 1983 for Casio.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's the one maybe that you were talking about, JCB, the data bank.
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
get your telephone
That's it.
numbers.
Telephone
Yep.
numbers. Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, back then
Yeah.
you didn't have a mobile phone, so you needed to save your telephone number somewhere, and you would be the cool guy in the office if you saved the telephone number on your wrist, right?
10, and you can store
Wow.
10. That's way too many for me.
That's
I don't have that
crazy.
many friends.
Yeah. Up to
Now I know
12
what it's for.
numbers and 4 letters. So basically you can even have 4 letters per number, which is pretty cool. And in 1984, Casio celebrated their 100 million watches, which is pretty mind-boggling, if you ask me.
Really?
Oh
That was
my
in
God.
1984. Wonder how many they've made so far then.
Yeah, we'll see in the next
100 million. Wow.
100 million watches. Yeah, that's crazy. And
That's
here in
cool.
85, they made like an auto calendar, ultra light, slim watch with a 3.9 millimeter thickness. So really, and just 12 grams weight. So really lightweight
Wow.
watch.
Travision saying he had the calculator watch back in the 80s in grade school.
Yeah.
And also Yasha V saying had the Casio calculator watch as a schoolboy in the 80s. It was handy. And had all the buttons and things was waterproof. Took it to the pool and everything.
Oh my God, I love that one you just left, Abdul. I want one.
This
I
one?
wonder, can you? Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
cool.
It's so cool, right? It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's like like a modern watch. If you showed me this now and you told me this is like the ultra light new Casio, I would be like, wow, that's really cool. I want one.
Yeah.
And it's
It
like a
has real
driver's watch too. It's on the
Yeah,
angle.
it's like skewed a little bit. The buttons, it's on
Yeah.
the front, so I have 2 buttons only, and you have basically a calendar time. So just what you need for a very thin ultralight watch.
Right. Over 1 million of them were sold, so there probably is a few knocking around still. Maybe it reminds me of Star Wars. Actually, maybe it's the font, or I don't know what it is. Just the
The
design
black,
of it.
all black, also a
all
little
black
bit dark
into red.
Vader.
It's very
Yeah.
Darth Vader, yeah.
And here you have another data bank watch, this time with telememo and schedule function. So you can have 50 telephone numbers here.
Ooh,
And then you
stepped it
Okay.
up.
even set up reminders to 50 scheduled items. So you can have like an outlook on your wrist, which is pretty cool. And you can check 2-week calendar for engagements and openings. So you can have your 2-week calendar on it.
That's cool.
Then you have like a 2-graph watch with an analog digital display and an analog display. So that was the first twin graph kind of watch.
Yeah, with an analog digital, a digital analog display. Yeah.
Exactly. And then they had their sports watch with lap memory for the runners, for people who run or do kind of timed events or races or training. They have also another runner oriented watch with pulse checking, so to track your pulse.
Brilliant.
So
Really
this
nice.
is all pre-smartwatch stuff.
Pre-smartwatch, all of this pre-smartwatch. So I was amazed also with what Casio has. That's why I wanted really to show these ones, because I was amazed what they did.
It's amazing. Because if you look at the bump there, it used photoelectric pulse detection employing LED lights to measure changes in blood flow. I think that's the exact same way that they still do it today, Garmin and Apple Watch.
Yeah, and they did it in 1987.
87. Holy crap.
38 years ago.
Yeah. It just goes to show you, like Apple in particular, all they ever do is reinvent the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
And this one was the one first, I think, to transmit FM audio signal. So basically, you had a radio station, a radio.
Plug your headphones in. Plug your headphones in the side.
You're 12 years old and you have this in school. Like, you're the coolest kid.
You're the coolest kid.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah. You can hear a radio station, your favorite AC/DC songs on your wrist. And battery-less solar-powered watch. So I think that was also another invention, that they created the solar battery-less watch. So no battery at all. So only taking power from the solar panel.
Wow.
So
weird.
That's really weird as well. And that's another watch with a phone dialer function. So basically, you can enable audio-based dialing. So you can have a tele memo function, and then you can store 50 numbers, and then by holding the phone built-in speaker to the receiver, press the button to telephone, and then you can call them directly from your phone, from your watch, which is another crazy thing, right? It's like in 87.
Yeah, back in the day, it was like tones, the phone tone.
Yeah, exactly.
So you press it and it'll play the tone and dial. Yeah, it's cool.
Then you have the MQ24, where you had the analog quartz watch. You had another ladies' watch, watch with sensor to predict weather patterns. So I have a digital barometer on your wrist.
That's sick, man.
So you can have like atmospheric pressure changes displayed over 18-hour spans on a bar graph. Imagine that in 89, you're going hunting with the guys and you have this one on your wrist.
Yeah.
You're definitely the center of conversation in that hunting trip. Another fitness watch with an accelerometer, so to measure your exercise, to detect body movements and count steps. The Cosmophase, you have a planetary orbits for 300 years. So from the year 1901 to 220 stored on the memory. So you can see here the whole planet's revolving around the sun up to the year 220.
That's 2200.
2200, sorry.
2200, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So imagine that. Really an outside of this world.
Celestial watches were, the kind you'd get from Patek would be $200,000, you know. Well, but from Casio you get it for $5.
Yeah.
It's incredible, isn't it? We saw one down at the International Watch Festival. I can't remember the name of the company, but they make the same one for Arpels of Van Cleef and Arpels.
Kurt van der Klaus, was
That's
it?
right. That's right. Yeah.
Van der Klauw. Christian van der Klauw.
And the claw, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we get here the very definition, like they say, of digital watch. Basically, the historical F91W broke every record for watches sold.
Every child who made their communion at 7 years of age in Ireland, someone gave them an F91W as a gift. The whole communion class would have an F91W on their wrist.
Didn't Steve Jobs or Bill Gates wear an F91W, I think?
Might be. I don't
No,
know.
no, Steve Jobs, I don't think. I think he wore he wore something else. He wore a Timex or something, or a Swatch or something. But I think Bill Gates might wear F91W.
I remember watching a Ballon d'Or a couple of years ago, and Messi and Lewandowski were on stage, and Messi was wearing a platinum day-date president, and Lewandowski was wearing an F91.
Really?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That was brilliant.
That's a brilliant move, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we have like an evolution of it, digital watch with the metal band, the A159W.
That's cool, that watch.
And here we have a digital watch with a map meter function. So basically a function that you're able to calculate travel distance on paper maps. So imagine planning your trip with your friends, and then you get your watch out to calculate the distance on the map before you're traveling, before the GPS in cars.
Oh, it operates like you know those wheels they use for measuring outside. Is it the wheel at 3 o'clock? You roll that along the map.
You roll it along the ground.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's really nice. And the coolest thing is it's a reference number, map 100.
Oh, Bill Gates for Casio Duro.
Duro, yeah. Bill Gates,
Right.
Duro,
Wow.
yeah. So let's go to the 90s. And as you can see, the 90s started also with a data bank. So I have a data bank with a touch screen. This time you have the telememo function. You can have also calendar entries, addresses, and you can even add katana characters. So not only letters, numbers, but also Japanese characters.
You can see the difference between the 80s and 90s here, can't you, in this one? Because it's got more 90s styling. It's the squareness of it, the touch screen of it, definitely a different design aesthetic in it.
Absolutely. You can see it throughout the 90s models as well. This is a data bank with a kanji dictionary. That's another one that blew my mind. First watch with optical blood pressure monitor in 1992.
What?
Optical blood pressure monitor. So basically you can monitor your blood pressure by wearing this watch.
Wow.
So there is no wristwatch had ever incorporated blood monitor before. So basically they were the first to do that.
Blimey.
And that's another cool one, really 90s one. You have the analog in front, and then inside you get like a calculator.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's mental. Yeah.
We know
they took inspiration from the flip phone.
Exactly. Yeah.
Ericsson phone.
And it
Yeah.
kind of looks like a lady's watch as well. I wonder what the diameter on it is, but it's very like lady style.
Very small. Because if let's say that's 18 millimeters, that may be 28
Yeah.
in diameter. Yeah. Watch with pulse check for measuring exercise intensity. So basically, like a smart watch to see how intense you're working out. You have alarm and you
Yeah.
have chrono.
Oh, I see the 135 is probably the
you
heart
have,
rate.
you have the exactly. Yeah. Another watch with twin sensors for measuring altitude, barometer pressure, and temperature. So basically, if you're going hiking, you can take this watch and you will know the altitude, how high are you going, how's the weather will be. It looks like a Breitling a little bit, right?
Mm.
Yeah, it does. Bit of a cross between an emergency and an aerospace or something.
Yeah.
With this thick crown on the 9 o'clock.
Funky.
You notice they start to get bigger over time, don't you? The
I was
watches.
just gonna say.
They start to get bigger, don't they, over time? Yeah.
Good point, Tom. Yeah. This one is first watch, I guess, with a digital compass. So I have a compass in the watch. So I have the bearing sensor on the 9 o'clock. Then you have the north, south, and so on. So you can adjust your bearings with your watch, especially in poor visibility conditions.
Cool.
Fitness watch with a fat burning calculator functions. I guess that was made for the ladies market. So you can calculate how much fat are you burning.
For the American market, yep.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be gifting that to any ladies in your life these days, would you?
No. That's a good point. I don't know, guys, if you also in school had one guy in your class that had this watch. I had one in my class, and we always had like a VCR TV.
Remote control.
That's sick.
He used to
That's awesome.
stop the video with the watch and control the remote control. So it's really cool. And it was pretty cool back in the day.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Diver's watch with an ISO 200-meter water resistance. So an ISO certified diver from Casio.
Oh. Yeah, nice.
Pretty cool. I didn't know that.
We're twisting people's arms, Abdul. Trick Vision 3D says, you guys just forced my hand. I'm going over to Amazon to buy Casio.
So am I. So am I. God, I wish we had an Argos in Ireland.
Yeah. Another first watch. As you can see, Casio has a lot of firsts. This one is the first to measure altitude, barometric pressure, direction, and temperature.
Shit.
Yeah, and 1994, guys. Triple sensor.
Yeah.
Cool.
Really nice watch. Like really explorer's watch. Another first for me, at least, to see a thermo scanner for measuring surface temperature remotely.
What?
So you can scan temperatures remotely. You basically have to press the button, and then it tells you from -20 to 200, which is pretty crazy. I never knew that existed.
Yeah, it's by picking up the infrared radiation levels, non-contact temperature.
Man, that's cool.
So you could probably use that to, you know, the devices that you could take a temperature by pointing it at someone's forehead.
Yep. Yeah.
Magical display. So I have a digital watch under an analog display. So I have like this magical display, and you can save also numbers on it, data bank.
Yeah.
Up to 50 I think entries. I think this one has a game in it, right? This is equipped with optical to exchange messages and compete in games with each other remotely. So basically, the other people wearing this watch, you can play with each other games and send to each other message with infrared, which is
it's like a handset.
Yeah, you can transmit a message and then you can beam it to the other guy wearing this watch. really like so
Wow.
futuristic. Like
I know.
Yeah,
It's just like
It's like
playing
PS3 before PS3. You know.
playing
Exactly.
Sega, it's playing
Yeah.
Sega or NES, and you got your handset in your watch on your wrist. It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous, really. Yeah. And then we start the first baby G, so the first G-Shock for women.
Cool.
Then they upgraded the A68. Then they have this analog digital combination, which is really cool as well. Then they get the Pro Trek outdoor watch with almost everything. I think it has triple sensor for altitude, barometer, pressure, direction, and temperature.
Juni says he's never owned a digital watch.
Yeah,
Wow.
but he should, you should, Junior. It's not
Ben,
a,
Ben 10, I've not won a digital watch either. I'm scared to. What?
Nah, you gotta do it.
No, go for it.
He's probably
Go for it.
scared that he'll think, why did I spend 10 grand on that one?
yeah, that might be it. Yeah.
once you wear it, yeah, you're like, why did I spend 10 grand on a Rolex?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is like measured by altitude and temperature.
Exactly. That's another one with the first Casio to have radio control with the analog and digital display with the data bank. And then you have the birth of the MRG full metal Casio G-Shock.
Yeah, Mr. G.
Yeah, that was the first one that they did in 1996.
Okay, I thought Mr. G was a kind of a new concept. There you go.
Yeah. And yeah, they had the VV-Cell watch. So you have vibrating alerts for incoming calls on your mobile phone. So actually the idea of a smartwatch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can connect your phone to it, and then you get a vibration when you get a call. Because back then you could do also only calls and SMS on your mobile phones.
Yeah, what was Dennis loves the data bank, and Floodland says he loves his F91W.
You see, Ben 10, he's scared to wear a digital, but he's wearing a Tudor Pelagos 39, which is a bloody damn cool watch.
Yeah.
Watch, yeah.
Yeah, nice summer watch. Ben 10. Yeah.
That's another cool watch where you have infrared based PC connectivity, so you can connect it to your PC and share schedules, telephone directories, and task list from your watch to your computer.
Cool, very cool. I mean, these were like the smartphone really only got proliferated around 2008, and smartwatches came a good bit. Like, these are way ahead of their time.
Way ahead.
They are, aren't they, Ben? They are. You're right. They're ahead of their time. These, aren't they?
And that's the first Pro Shock. So the G-Shock with solar charging system. Then you have the Easy Rec. So basically a mic directly on the watch, so you can record up to 30 seconds of 5 recording.
Wow.
Like a dictaphone.
Like a dictaphone, exactly. And of course you have the directly to save also numbers. And then you have the first outdoor sports watch with a GPS built in it. So you have a GPS navigation system that tells you your exact position.
Look at some of these. They're really ugly designs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Some of them, aren't they? They really are sort of like, bits sticking out, just sort of like all over the place. And so, you look at them and you think, oh,
they remind me of the Pro Prof.
Yeah.
You know what? When I look at all these designs, I think the people from Casio were function over form. Always,
yes,
at least in that era, because you didn't see a watch that was just symmetrical just because it was symmetrical, right?
Yeah, you are right though, Thomas. Like, where do we stick the GPS navigation button? I will just lump another bit of plastic on the left.
Yeah, it's even like here is not symmetrical to the upside is not symmetrical to the downside. You have here a button, only 3 here. It's just a mess design-wise, user
Yeah.
experience-wise, right?
Like
So,
everybody bangs on about the asymmetry of the Speedy, like, but it's only a little bit asymmetrical. Whereas
yeah,
that's like bloody hell.
that's crazy unsymmetrical.
Trap saying he had the 3 G-Shocks that were built for vendors only, and the vendor gifted 3 of them to him. So that's, yeah, I mean,
Wrist
the
camera.
the good old days, Trap.
I wouldn't be wearing a wrist camera. That could be very revealing.
Yeah,
Oh, is that a camera?
yeah, that's the first wristwatch equipped with a digital camera, and
Wow.
year 2000. So imagine that, and also, right?
Wow.
And you can beam it with an infrared beam here for the shutter to a full screen LCD here. In year 2000 also they made the wrist audio player, so the first wristwatch equipped with an MP3 player.
Really?
Oh,
They can connect to it your headphones, and you have 32 megabytes to save some MP3s to listen to.
So-
at a low quality,
Wow.
but it's still, that's the year 2000, and it's the wristwatch.
Yeah, that's man, isn't it?
well, like MP3s were only coming to the fore back in 2000.
Yeah.
Watch Apprentice says, now I know where Panerai got their idea from.
Mhm. And then in the year 2000 also they made their edifice, which is a little bit sporty look with better metal materials instead of plastics.
These are the first edifice, are they?
Yeah, I like the edifice line.
Yeah, I've owned a couple of these. I ended up giving them away as gifts.
Yeah, they're great watches. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have here also a solar powered watch for precise timekeeping, GPS controlled solar powered G-Shock. You have the first Oceanus in 2004, so the first full metal chronograph with solar power and radio control. So basically combining all the options available. Another G-Shock with a contactless IC chip for ID verification. So basically you could have your ID. So another idea that's very before its time. Now they have people, if you have a smartwatch, you can pay with it and you can have some kind of electronic system. And that's even before the launch of electronic money services in 2017. So they had this even before it was introduced. That's how innovative.
Yeah, I wonder how much that technology could be utilized, were the shops equipped to be able to accept it as service stations and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Or, did it just stay at kind of a concept level?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to know.
It's interesting, because even Google Pay and Apple Pay, they took a while to really come to the fore, and it's only the NFC chip that made it really possible, and and obviously there has to be a huge adoption from the retail industry.
Exactly, yeah. Another asymmetrical watch, as you can see, basically a running watch that you can connect to the chest strap for monitoring your heart rate.
Yeah, that's so cool. Like, we were all buying Garmins when we were running.
Yeah, they're really. Now we get to the last part of the history.
So just before we move on to this, I suppose you're saying we're all buying Garmins at this time, and that's right. 2005 is a time the smartwatch sort of started to come into its own, wasn't it, Ben?
Yeah, well, I was doing a lot of running in 2009. I was 29, and the Garmin was the one to have. I don't know when Garmin, I presume they started coming around the same time as 2005. They were probably utilizing the same technologies because we used to do a lot of heart rate training at the time. So you had to have the chest strap was the most accurate way of doing it, and that was syncing with the watch.
Yeah. So
but it's cool. I didn't know Casio were doing this.
Yeah. So we'll move on to the ones that people know now, which is the G-Shock, isn't it?
Yeah, the year 2010s had the first watch with Bluetooth 4.0 connectivity. This one also has a Bluetooth connectivity, which is also nice to find your mobile phone, because if you're wearing your watch and you're looking for your mobile phone, you just press a button and then your mobile phone rings. Then in 2014, they went into the smartphone connectivity game with the Edifice EQB 500. In the GPW 1000, the first GPS hybrid radio controlled solar powered. So as you can see, it has so many functionalities. World timer, you can see here altitude, day of the week, 24 hours count out, dual time, date, a lot of options on the watch of complications. That's another smart sports watch that syncs to your smartphone fitness app, so like a Garmin basically. Another smart
Strava and
outdoor
all those.
watch, exactly. So basically Casio's outdoor watch to run with an Android.
Oh yeah.
And here in 2017 they sold 100 million G-Shocks. So we saw in the 80s that they sold 100 million Casio watches in the 80s.
Wow.
And they released the G-Shock in 1983, right? And in 2017, 34 years later, they sold 100 millions of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a really important watch, the G-Shock, isn't it? I mean, there's so many different types. There's the Mudmaster, the Mudman, the Rangeman, the Frogman. All these different types have come from the initial G-Shock. You know, so many different ones. It's amazing.
I wonder how their profit margin compares to like Rolex. Rolex sells
Ben.
like 1 million watches, doesn't it? 1.2 million watches a year, but Casio is like multiples of that.
Yeah, very good point.
Yeah. GCB was saying they sell like 3 million of the F91 per year. So only one watch sells 3 times the amount that Rolex sells.
1 million. Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine, right?
Yeah.
In 2017, the G-Shock takes on the heaviest vehicle to drive over a watch for a Guinness World Record. So
wow.
Basically a 25-ton, metric ton truck drove over the watch. It didn't even only survive, but everything worked on it and no cracks on the body or band and kept perfect time.
Would you get that out with the Rolex?
I don't think so. I don't think you will find the watch itself as a watch.
Yeah. Didn't Bark and Jack drop his when he was changing a NATO strap? The whole thing had to
Yeah.
be sent back to Geneva.
Yeah. First solar assisted GPS navigation. So I have GPS navigation 2018. 2020, you get the heart rate with the GPS. And now you can go move back to the octagonal watch shape with all the bells and whistles like the heart monitor and GPS and Bluetooth.
Yeah, that's not octagonal, like, or octagonal.
Yeah.
A bit of a stretch there, Casio.
Exactly. Yeah, and just have here a couple of watches, Casio, that I thought they're interesting, like the F91 that we all know and love. The A168.
These ones are great, I think. These ones are really retro. They come in silver and gold.
Especially
you know, they're like the F91W.
Oh, no,
like you're wearing, Ben.
Yeah.
They're like the F91W, but really retro, really cool.
How fucking cheesy is that?
Look at that. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Super cheap as well. Super cheap. I mean, about $50.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that was €30 maybe at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
In Argos before they bloody left the country.
Yeah, super cheap.
And you can get every color, every shape you want. It's so cool that they have this. My personal favorite Casio is this one.
Yeah,
That's the
I
world
can see
timer,
why.
and it's just awesome watch. 10 years
Yeah, I've nearly
battery.
bought that watch hundreds of times.
Yeah, I don't remember how many I bought, but it's at least between 10 and 20.
Okay.
I bought them in bulk sometimes to gift them to cousins and family,
Oh,
younger
right,
family
yeah.
members from Egypt, and they love them. It's such a nice watch, and online on the website is 40 euros, but I guess you can get it for 30 something.
Yeah.
Really
Great
nice watch.
stuff.
I want to buy something really wacky, something that measures the bloody temperature or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. These are the calculator watches. You have also a couple of special ones like the Pac-Man collaboration one. I have a Pac-Man here on top,
Oh,
the yellow
so
color. And you can get also data bank like the one that GCB was mentioning, where you can save your numbers.
Yes.
You can still buy these from the website, and you can see it. It's like
Yeah,
30
yeah.
bucks. It's not. It's totally affordable for everybody.
Yeah, I love
Edif
how the blacked out the display on those ones too.
the blacked out ones are really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Edifice watches as well. You have a lot of shapes, sizes, colors. You have the Tiffany blue ones. So you can see that there is so many cool Casio watches. The Pro Trek, they're not my cup of tea, but yeah, they're for a function, right? If you're going hiking or you like to go outdoors a lot, there's not a bad tool to have.
I actually wonder, is it possible to find out how many models that Casio has in their catalog at the moment?
I
Like,
couldn't. I
A
couldn't.
lot.
So
there
much.
must be thousands, man.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. You have here
Hundreds at least, I would have thought, yeah.
you have basically a small paracord tied to your watch, so you can tie it up somewhere.
That's crazy, man.
Crazy stuff.
Wow.
And then you
Oh,
get
no.
the Casio Vintage. That's the one I was telling you about, Ben. They have a dedicated tab for vintage and timeless collection. So you have the vintage watches that they still produce until now with the
Yeah.
vintage technology, right? So you can get any kind of vintage watch that's embedded
Yeah,
here.
that's where I'm going. That's where I'll be spending the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I just clicked on the all button there, JCB, and
Yeah.
it's showing 1,531 items.
Yeah, 1,531. Yeah.
Really? That many,
Yeah.
Ben?
Yeah,
That many? Wow.
that's
Yeah.
more Casios than they make Speedmasters.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit more. So many,
Just a
so
little
many.
bit more than Omega's catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The radio controlled ones. So many ones.
Yeah, Floodland saying there's 100 million indestructible watches out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to go on to Chrono, maybe eBay, and try and get something from the 80s.
That would be nice.
If it's still working, obviously.
I think we're all going to be doing the same, Ben, after this show. We're all going to be going on eBay and hunting down.
Abdul is after giving us the watch equivalent to cocaine this morning. He addicted to Casio.
Everybody's buying a Casio. The next show is everybody, hey, I got the new Casio here. I got the vintage one. Yeah, the problem with Casios is when you start looking for them and then you're like, I'll just put, it's only 20 bucks. Okay, I'll just put it in the, this one is also 18. Okay, I'll just put it also here. And then you end up with 5-6 watches. And like, it only cost me $100 for 5 watches. So it's okay. So we go
It's
now.
interesting though, like when we think about icons and we always think of, Submariner, Datejust, Speedmaster, and that sort of thing. Like this has to be up there, the F91 and the calculator. Like these are icons in their own rights as well.
Yeah,
100%,
definitely.
right? They have to be.
definitely. Yeah, Casio's definitely made some icons, like Abdul's just shown us. Some of the data banks, some of the, and then some of the groundbreaking stuff, the pre-smartwatch stuff, ones with radios on, ones with cameras on, ones with health monitors on, ones with heart rate monitors, blood testing. Just, this is pre-smartwatch stuff. This is a technological advancement in a wristwatch,
Yeah, like their R&D sections must have been, so vibrant and so agile and all of those things.
I was just thinking that before, Ben. Like when we're looking at these watches, like the guys working at Casio in the watch department, like they would just had the best job. Like they're coming up with just the coolest shit. Like they're thinking of all this cool stuff, and like half of this stuff we didn't even know was there in the catalog. You know what I mean? Like all of these functions, and all the sensors and all that sort of stuff. Like those guys just must have been having a blast coming up with this stuff.
Yeah, Jim Miller says never owned a Casio. Yet.
Yeah. Give it 2 hours.
Keyword, yeah.
Give it a couple of hours, Jim.
Exactly. And a great point, GCB, because also what Tom noticed before, no form was like, you guys, you have to make it a circular watch or you have to make it a no shape. Just guys, just put a recording device in the watch and let's see what happens. Put a camera in the watch and let's see what happens.
Yeah,
really amazing stuff. To be honest, before I did this deep dive, I didn't know these stuff existed.
Yeah.
But think about it: if you're a watch designer, right, and you're working out Rolex, for example, okay, you tweak a little bezel color or something every 5 years or do some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whereas you're working for these guys, you're coming up with just the coolest stuff every day. Like you got a blank canvas. Your job is to come up and innovate all of this cool stuff. Like just like that sort of feels like that's where you want to be if you're in the industry working for a company like that,
Like even that one, and it said in the bump, like it was aimed at school kids. So like somebody said, we're going to utilize the infrared technology. The kids will be able to send each other messages, play games, and like there's a whole kind of childish playfulness to that level 100%. Of invention. And then aiming it at school kids who are like, simultaneously the coolest and nerdiest kids in the school.
Yeah, and G-Shock is not different than Casio as well. Like you can see the masterpieces they had throughout the years from.
Yeah, we're on to G-Shocks, and Travis was saying G-Shock served him well when he was in the army. Casio survived explosion, so he can verify their indestructible nature.
Jeez.
I mean, so just goes to show, these are indestructible.
Absolutely. And you can see the masterpieces that they come with.
Well, that's them all. You got all the classics there in that one shot there, really.
Exactly, yeah.
The G-Shock icons, really.
Yeah, the square, the 50, the 5,000 square.
6900 as well, the one in the middle. That's a pretty
the Casio on the right.
Casio.
Yeah, and you got the Casio.
Yeah, for me, my favorite are the first one and the last one. To be honest, these are I own the Casio Oka. I sold it after I modded it, and I still own the DW one.
Like even the term itself, Casio, has kind of entered the zeitgeist. In terms of
It itself now is becoming a bit of an icon. There she is.
Absolutely. Yeah, and just looking at the first one, like I think that's like one of the watches that everybody knows worldwide. I guess you have the metal, you have the resin case, every variation of color, red backlight, green backlight.
Well, they even made a
composite.
precious gold. They even made a precious gold one, didn't they, Mr. G?
Yeah,
solid,
right.
solid gold.
Solid gold.
This one, I think.
Square.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
remember
that's
having
the
a I had a square just to because we're having a bit of a Casio loving this morning, but I had a square with a negative display, and it was really cool watch. It was like 5600s. It had had Bluetooth connectivity, but it also had that automatic time thing, that 6-band thing. So it had a couple of ways of making sure the time was fully accurate. But I just found a negative display hard to read. But I think they have more expensive negative displays that kind of superpower them in some way
Yeah.
to make them easier to read. I ended up selling my own. I
These
prefer, this kind of thing. Yeah, I prefer the positive digital display rather than the negative one. But
Yeah.
as I say, they did superpower them to kind of make them more legible.
Yeah, the displays on Casio watches have faded, haven't they, over time? And they do fade over time, but they've got better. The more recent, the old school ones faded, but they've got better now making them where they don't fade now. The modern ones, they don't fade as badly.
So you get a lot of options with this case shape. Even like you said, Tom, with the gold ones, the titanium one. I think there was here circuit board camouflage with titanium. So you can see I have like a circuit board design, which is really cool. Titanium case and bracelet. So you can see here.
Yeah, cool.
So for the electrical engineers that are watching, maybe that's your next Casio watch. And then you get the 690 series, 6900, the Foxfire.
Yeah.
Also, one thing I like about G-Shock and Casio, they don't shy away from variants.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Man.
I had this one, the blue one. Really nice watch for the summer.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. There's a lot of variety. You're right, Abdul. There's so many colors and so many different materials and different plastics and different strap and case matchups and a whole rainbow of colors and to be sourced in Casio G-Shocks.
You get also the MRG, so you have the analog display with a G-Shock multi-band 6 stuff case and construction. As you can see here, how many parts are actually in the watch. And you have a titanium armor around it, as you can see. It's built really to last. It's built to survive the apocalypse. Just the presser and the crown. Look how many parts and
all the seals for water resistance and stuff.
Yeah, because it's a diver as well. To have diving function and everything. You have also the Mudman. I had a Mudmaster before. Really,
they're bloody massive, aren't they?
Big watch. Y2K would love these watches.
They're
really big. Like they're overpowering on the wrist.
And you start to get some really advanced functions in them. You know, you get GPS signal navigation, you get digital compasses, barometers, altimeters, thermometers, world timers, stopwatches, as well as the usual stopwatches, countdown timers, alarms, often solar powered, these watches. You know, you get some really advanced sort of features in them. I find.
Absolutely. As you can see, you have 6 sensors in this watch. You have imagine having a watch that it's pretty thick as well and big. So, but you have.
I noticed that seemed to be their number that they do instead of 10:10. It seems to be 10:58 and 50 seconds that they do on their watches a lot of the time when they display them.
Yeah. So it has everything, this watch. That's basically step counter, barometer, altimeter, Bluetooth. As you can see, the sensors are here. You can get also connected to your phone.
Really?
Yeah. Then you get also the G steel. So you have the steel G-Shocks. Chrono with Bluetooth. Some carbon fiber. It has even is that like a rotor?
Mm.
Look at it.
Smartphone link.
So you can connect it to your phone and do so much stuff with it. It's just crazy now what you can do with these Casio watches.
Yeah.
They have the training watches, the G Squad now it's called. Strap tracker, heart rate monitor. So stuff for training, basically.
Right.
Working out, running, and all the stuff. They have the MTG line as well. These are pretty out there. I don't know.
Some of them get really ugly, I find
Yeah.
now. Start to get really ugly. Some of the more modern ones start to get really ugly.
I don't know who would wear this one, but yeah, each their own.
Yeah.
They're pretty innovative, but I don't know. The fashion part of it, the design, it's not mine.
Dr. Bob says he's always tempted by G-Shock watch wind-up, and Cab's saying, I wonder how many Casio pieces were sold during the show.
Yeah, and the MRG line is nice, but I don't know. I didn't see anybody wearing it before on the wrist, so I couldn't assert that for myself. But it's pretty cool line as well. Maybe it's a GDM market thing. Yeah, we come here to a couple of models that I really like. The DW5600BB. That's the one I have before I modded it out.
Square, yeah. Oh, you modded your Square. That's another thing. There's a whole modding community, isn't there? Like Theikos. There's a modding community.
Yeah.
For Casios.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really, really interesting. I mean, JSP, you got a modded Casio, can't you?
Yeah, that's it. Because it just like you go on AliExpress or something, and you can just pick up the mod kits for, $30, or you can pick up a strap for $10. It's just so cheap and fun and just such a cool thing to do. You know, you don't have to go spend thousands on a watch. You can spend, you know, it's just a handful of bucks and you can have a, you know, change up the look of your watch, man. It's awesome. So cool. Real cool.
Absolutely, yeah. Same thing goes for the Casio Oak. I also had a Casio Oak and I modded it. So I get all the colors that you could get. I got this one because of the see-through case and strap, and then maybe after 1.5 years or 2 years of wearing it to the sea, the transparent resin case and strap became a little bit yellowish.
Started yellowing, yeah.
Yeah, so I modded it. I put a metal case and another strap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got the black metal one, and then just recently I got the metal one with the rubber strap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real cool. Just such a cool watch.
It's a great watch, yeah.
The way that they made the watch head, you can just put it into all these different cases. It's just so cool. Fucking
And
genius.
they offer a lot of colors and designs, and so you can build upon whatever you buy, and whenever you feel like, okay, I had enough with this, you can just mod it, put a new dial, put a new case.
Yeah.
You have even a loom dial one, so it's even more legible.
Yeah,
That's the one
Trap
you're talking
saying he's purchased Casio at least 5 times and gifted them on his channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
Very
gift.
cool.
Yeah, they are. Casio's a great watch. Great watch, Casio. I really like it. It's really funky tribute to the Royal Oak, but also a funky, more durable watch, I think.
Yeah.
Agree.
And one that they can play around with and have more designs and more colors and more, you know, all sorts of stuff.
There you go. I'm on AliExpress right now. I'm gonna buy a transparent Casio case for
Nice.
$7.89. Yeah, add to cart. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's just so cheap, man. It's just so fun. Such a cheap, fun way of having fun with the hobby, you know. You don't always have to be blowing thousands of dollars. Just cool.
That's another one, the Rangeman. I think
the Rangeman. Yeah.
Triple sensor, strong backlight. You have a world timer, altitudometer, barometer. You get the classical 5600 series, which is basically the old school G-Shock. Get the MTG. We get also this one. I think we saw this one before. Then we get to the
That's the ugly one, isn't it? One of the latest ones that's come out is horrible.
That's the latest one. Yeah, the latest one from G-Shock. I think it looks like a COVID virus emblem. It does look weird.
Oh, Rich Buddy's coming up a little bit of a... It's amazing that they're not waterproof. It blew me away. You can't swim with a G-Shock.
Yeah.
Really, you can. Really, you can.
Not sure about that.
My one is 200 meters.
This is 200 meters, yeah. I go to the
They're ugly as sin, these new ones that they've come out with. They're really horrible. Ugly.
They're really, really ugly.
Really horrible.
20 bar. It's funny though, actually. You can swim. Well, this one is rated to 200 meters, but I have been out in the rain with it before, and then you come in to the warm, dry house, and the crystal, for want of a better
It's
word,
fogged up.
fogs up.
Yeah.
And so you Google that, you go, my crystal's fogged up. And from Casio themselves, it's like, yeah, that happens. Don't worry about it. Disappears.
Yeah. The last link I have is the G-Shock with the metal case and bracelet. That's the definition of hardness, I guess.
Yeah, it's bringing it more to jewelry-like watches, isn't it? Like the wristwatches we're accustomed to, you know.
That's a million.
Yeah.
3,600 pounds.
Yeah, Mr. G. Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's
you've
great.
never, you never got a G-Shock, Thomas. You never bit the bullet.
No,
mate.
I haven't. No, I've never got one. But I was browsing, and there are some mental G-Shocks out there. I was looking at some, and this Rangeman is one for Y2K. Definitely. This is discontinued now. It's a 60.3 millimeters. So it's a 60 millimeter watch. Just look at this. Look at the size of this thing. 60.3 millimeters. This is one from Y2K. Just look at the size of this thing.
That's a big boy.
60.3 times 57.7 by 20 millimeters thick. And it's 142 grams. 20 mil thick. So it's 2 centimeters thick.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah.
You can see on his wrist there.
It's too big.
And a couple of things that I found interesting were the amount of collaborations that G-Shock do are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Eminem has a G-Shock out there. Who else?
Well, there's been John Mayer, Sheeran, Undefeated Clothing Brand, Bathing Ape, Andres Iniesta, the footballer from Spain and Barcelona, Toyota Land Cruiser team, Bamford. And here's some of the collaborations they do currently or have done. Undefeated, One OK Rock, ASVR, J Balvin. There's one with Fantastic Four film that's out at the moment. Charles Darwin Foundation, Baseballism. Rui Hachimura is a baseballer, is a basketball player. Andres Iniesta, G-Shock. Surfrider Foundation. Albino Presso. Theme Land Cruiser. That's a funky one.
What the hell? Land Cruiser. That's cool.
Soulfly.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Online Ceramics times Hidinki. I mean, so many Hidinkons. Bape, the clothing brand, Bathing Ape. Feature the Ed Sheeran one, which didn't sell as well as the John Mayer one. League of Legends, which must be an anime film, cartoon.
I think it's a game, right?
Is it a game?
League of Legends, yeah.
Livestock. The list just goes on and on and on. Packer, Kevin Holyfield and Pal Peralta, so you can get a skateboarding one if you're into skateboarding. That's quite a cool one.
Cool. So the cool thing about the 5600 is that like it's a G-Shock, but it's still relatively small, you know, compared to all those 50mm
Yeah.
monsters. The 5600 still has a good size on the wrist, you know. You can wear it.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Coca-Cola. This just goes on and on. Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh wow,
Wu-Tang Clan. Nice.
cool.
The John Mayer one. That was quite a nice one, actually. The John Mayer one, the blue
Blue one.
one.
Yeah.
That was actually a collaboration with after a Casio keyboard they did. Super Mario
Super Mario.
Brothers. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty
Arcades,
cool. That one.
Bamford.
Yeah.
Barcelona FC. Yeah, just goes
See
on
there.
and on.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
They collaborated with everyone and their uncle.
Absolutely. And some of the this one I was watching the Mad Watch Collector. Now he's Mr. Casio. Russell, the Mad Watch Collector, and let me just find it. He was showing this one on his channel, the DW9052 is a military issue to the US Navy and SEAL cadets until 2010. It's a 1980s one, and traditionally designed G-Shock, and yeah, it's got the traditional shape of the G-Shock. It's not like the it's in gold writing and gold button, G-Shock button, illumination button. £48. Look at that, 48 quid. You can get that for absolute bargain. 48 quid. Go and get yourselves one after the show, guys. You know, different colors. Really funky. 48 quid. I couldn't believe how cheap that was. And yes, I came across after watching a Mad Watch Collector video, so check out his channel for Casio content, because he really is Mr. Casio.
This watch here, like, is probably the only watch I've ever been complimented on.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Or the only one that anyone notices. Like, you can wear all the Explorers, Grand Seikos, Omegas you like. That's the only one that's ever been noticed.
Wow.
It does pop all right.
The yellow does give it this eye-catchy look.
Yeah, it's very summery as well.
This is an interesting page I came across as well. The best-selling Casio watches of 2025. So they go through from 1 to 10. The best-selling watches from G-Shock, G-Shock Steel, the Casio Vintage, the luxury range, the women's range, the classic range, the edifice. So you see the classic range, the F91W is still the number one selling watch of 2025.
Sure. Yeah. Well, just looking up some numbers. Is it 2022? They did 1.1 billion USD. So I'm not sure now.
Really?
Let's just say it's probably around that. You know, over $1 billion a year in sales they do.
Wow.
So that's $23 for a F91W if you want to get yourself one, or you can go gold like Ben. the Casio vintage, $99. Or for the bigger strap, $69, $70.
Even cheaper.
Or you can get the
I love that one.
$50. You can get the dual time, the Yana Digi.
They're just very small. If they just made them a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
they'd be really cool. Yeah.
You can get the Abdul, the Royale for $43. The Royale.
Yeah.
You
I
can
wonder,
get
out of
the-
all of those, though, the F91's got to be number one out of all of those, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
that's not the one, yeah.
You can get the Casio, the number one selling G-Shock for $99. So it's, or the Squares number 10. The
Yeah, I think
$5,600, $150.
the Casio has taken over for sure because, like, you can mod it so much, I reckon. I think it's become a big modding piece now. Yeah, you can buy that watch and then you can buy a new case for it. You can buy hands and inserts and all sorts of stuff. You can play around with it at home, sort of giving people that, empowering them to become a modder at home, which is really cool.
Yeah, so there's a whole myriad of, what do you say, there's 1,100 watches that are selling now, Ben.
1,531, I think it was.
What?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So these are their top 100 watches. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top 770 watches that they're selling out of those. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer the G-Shocks, the vintage, or the classics? I think Abdul's a fan of the classics, aren't you?
Yeah, I would go for the AE 1200. It's just such a
F91W, the Royale, the calculator.
That's a killer watch.
$30.
I'd go for I'd probably go for that G Steel one that was up there, Thomas. That looks pretty cool, I reckon. Go up to that one there. That's sick, man. Look at that. That's a cool one.
$250.
So that's a Casio, but it comes with the factory steel case.
Factory steel case, yeah.
Man, that's cool. That's real cool. Yeah, this line is for me. I like this line.
Or you get full steel bracelet.
The Tiffany dial.
300 with a Tiffany dial, yeah. Woo!
$1 million.
Yeah. Go on a 2-year waiting list for that one.
Yeah. Put your name down. Put your name down.
Down with Casio. You're recorded in their data bank.
Yes, I thought that was interesting. The best-selling watches of 2025. So that's it, guys. So just I'd like to say a big thank you to Abdul for his research and doing all that hard work and his presentation. And sorry we had the technical issues at the beginning, but hey ho, that's YouTube for you. And hopefully we'll try and get those fixed for the next show. But yeah. So, if you enjoyed Abdul's presentation, give us a thumbs up, guys, please. And if you're not subscribed, invitation to subscribe, yeah. And I like that, Ben. I like that. Yeah.
I'm going in reverse here. I finally mastered it, I think. Down is easy. Want to go left, you go right.
Oh,
Yes, subscribe to the channel.
Thank you to Ben. I'm going in reverse there. I'm going. Thank you to Ben. Thank you to
Loved
JCB.
it.
Thank you so much to Abdul. And yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
Thank
nice one,
you
Abdul.
to you. Thank you to you, the chat, for
Thanks,
joining
everybody.
us.
Thank you, Abdul, and the rest of the lazy panel. Yeah,
Oh,
Abdul
Rich
definitely did
really wants to know, where do you live, JCB? I'm coming over.
Because
come
the drinks
come
behind
over
you.
for a drink. You might have to jump on a plane and
You
try
might have
and
to get on a
fly for
plane,
a long
Rich,
time.
and travel for
Yeah.
about
24
18
hours.
18 hours or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else we got? JCB, is that a real set behind you? Invite me over. I think that's what it's getting at. It's
Yeah.
getting in the bar.
Yeah.
Bar.
Anytime, you're
Alright.
welcome anytime, Rich.
Mm.
Just hop on a plane and take you a day or two to get here, and all good.
So it says I'm gonna get a new G-Shock for my kid at some point, but yeah. Yeah, we could everyone get yourself a G-Shock. Get yourself a G-Shock. Get yourself one of those cheap classics that we saw. $30.
Fun watches.
Fun watch. Thanks very much, Travision. Thanks, Floodland. Thanks, Junior. Thanks, Chili. Thanks, Jim. Great to see you all. And we have a new one more watch, please. I'll just add you as a moderator. What you got to say? One more. Hello, Watch fam. Nice to have found the show. Yeah, thanks a lot. One more watch. Please subscribe. Yeah, nice to see you. And Rich is saying, well, I need to be humbled. I wear my doxer. That's the last thing. You just got too many flashy watches, Rich. You just got too many flashy watches. Get yourself a Casio. Yeah, I want to hear that you got a Casio F91W next.
Humbled and blessed.
Okay then. Okay then. Thanks a lot, fellas. Take care. We'll see you in the next one.
Adios.
Take care.